Hello, hello. Let's see if I can do any of this right tonight. I don't know if anyone saw that I went live previously. I had an array of problems with my new setup. I did a thing with my Stream Deck finally. I had it for like a year and I was like, hey, I'm going to do something with that. So I did, and I thought that I had it really, 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 really well thought out. And turns out there were a couple oversights. And then I tried to fix them, and I botched things in the middle of the stream. And then I waited like 5 minutes for the little notification to pop up. Like literally 5 minutes for the notification to pop up from Stream Elements saying that I'm now live, which I don't really know how that works. Like I think I used to just start and then that would happen. And every time that would happen, it's like I wasn't actually live, or it wasn't like posted to people. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that it didn't go as smoothly as I had hoped, but that isn't really shocking. That happens, and it was the first time trying this setup, so we'll let it slide, and we'll go ahead and just slide on into the game. So off to Slime Rancher we go. I think we're good. Should I think we have audio. Let's see what you guys are hearing. Hopefully it sounds okay. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm too quiet. That's the one thing that I haven't quite figured out. I can now monitor my audio, the audio out, but knowing whether or not the mix of my voice is good volume-wise to the game audio, I don't know. I don't know what's good and what's bad. So, I'm just gonna keep hoping. I'm gonna hope that it's fine. But yeah, so tonight we are doing secret stuff. Or at least we're going to try to do secret stuff. This game does have a really bad tendency to just sort of take its own path, because there's so many other things to do. One of which involves smacking all of these guys with water. How do I always miss this one? I should probably just go hit the rest of those. Then I'm thinking I'm going to go over to Mochi's place and do the races that we have over there to get the silver plorts. Because we're close. We're close to unlocking that area, and I'd like to do that. Should be all that we have over in this region. I didn't hear it. Okay, here. And where's the other one? See you again. Alright. So that's that. Let's check these out. No, don't go to sleep now. You guys are full of food. That's what we'd like to see. Beautiful. And their plort can... Hey, what's going on here? Guys? Why are there so many plorts in here? Is it like full of these now? Crystal. Mosaic. Mosaic are full. What else are you getting out of there, though? Ow. Stop that. I think they get the pink board, so... Maybe I need to just... switch this. I need a place I can sell them down here. I don't think I have one yet. I wish there were a couple more spots to build down there. This is like in this weird room. I feel like these should be like decorative because of this. I know, who cares? I'll tell you who. Me. I care. I'm gonna put it here. I don't even think I have one of these, to be honest. Well, clearly not. So I'll have to make one. Pain in the butt. I think I have one over here, though, right? Yeah, this is the market here. Perfect. Alright, so I need a market link. Perfect. Thank you. And I'm putting it at the top. Just kind of face it straight out. Good. Good. Now, I think the problem is the pink plorts, I could do without. We'll switch this around then. We'll have you start selling for a little while. Yeah. Get to it! That's like, that's a lot. That's a lot of plorts. And I saw that the rock plorts are also full, so where are my rock guys at? I think they're over here. I mean, obviously, I don't want to get, like, so full up on plorts that they start spilling out and we start running the risk of having, like, tars. I kind of feel like that probably wouldn't happen. Yeah, so the water plorts are definitely not going to... How do you go to the market link? Oh, did I hit activate? Because if I didn't, I'm very upset with myself. I feel like I would have had to, because that guy was like really excited that I changed his stuff. Like fire and puddle are incredibly low. But like, that's literally the only ones. I should probably change these over to market link as well. I must have had this guy. Yeah, and they still sell. Oh, but that's Hunter. What are you doing? I have a key also on hand. You market link. And market link. So Why are the crystal ones so full? I wonder where I have more of those. Oh well, doesn't matter. Did I put anything mission critical over in the Kukudoba area? I don't recall. We will check. I put nothing for here. Well, perfect. I put a silo over here. I do remember doing that. What's in here? My tofu. That makes sense. Oh, yeah! Yeah, this is an area that I could use the blah blah blah, the warping stuff. The warp tech. I should probably fabricate that. Wonder how many of those I should make. Because have one for like each of my distant areas would make the most sense, I would think. Let's see. What can I do? Market link. Okay, I have 8 jellies. Just get 3 of each. Yeah. And I should check my bees before I go off doing other stuff. The exploration, the hunt for the secrets. I did write that stuff down the last time. Alright, where are we at? We need 53. It's ready. So much. Let's do this. Well, there's 2. I don't even know where that other one went, but there's an energy, I need that very much, thank you, and slow field. Yes. No! Don't leave yet! There's a time thing up here. Don't mess this up. That didn't really help. Why would you all the way over to there? Six. 47. We're so close. All right, we'll just have to do the last one. That's okay. But I am fairly confident, and hopefully I don't regret saying this, that I will be able to get the remaining that I need in this next run. I only need 6 right now. need 6 plorts. So if I can get 6 out in here, then I am... Hello. I'm golden. You know, it doesn't tell me, like, the secrets that are available in here. That's a little frustrating. Very interesting. Energy here. Nice. Slow fuel. That's what we need. Should have. Yeah. I've got everything I need. So the rest is all just extra money, which is so incredibly unnecessary. Yeah, I will. Although, is that gonna just like kill them now? Slowly just creeping off of this cliff. Because you need speed to go over that cliff. I'm sorry if you all fall into this line. But, as we know, slime is a living slime. They'll probably be just fine if they fall into it. There are tons falling into it. I'm sorry, I did not intentionally do that. I intentionally slowed you down, but I did not intentionally hit you. So, very large difference. More slow fuels. Wow. I'm all... Hey, there's a time thing. Back to the slow field. Why are you guys so fast going through the slow field area? I don't understand how that's supposed to work, but... Energy! You know, I kind of don't want the slow field stuff, to be honest. Because the other ones are kind of cooler. Don't die. Perfect. We gotta go. We gotta go. I think we got enough. 59. Just a few more. If I would have come to this one first and done that, I wouldn't even have had to have played with it. Good thing is they're fun to play. Yeah. Well, well, it looks like you're now the proud owner of Mochi's Manor. Your cachet is rising as we speak. Cachet, I believe that's how you say that. Maybe if you're lucky, I may even come and visit sometime, just to see what you do with the place. Not for any other reason. This is just business. Okay. You know, I don't normally work with anyone else. I don't want the help. I don't need it. But this wasn't so bad, you know? It was nice to talk to someone else who is almost as talented as I am. Is that a compliment coming from Mochi Miles? Please. And it got me thinking. Maybe you and I are just two chickens out here in a coop. And maybe we're not. Maybe. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna build an empire out here that'll be better than anything my dad could ever dream up. And maybe I'll be doing this for me and no one else. Because I'm starting to think that the only person you need to live up to is yourself. Heck, maybe we'll even partner up someday, Beatrix. But not today. Okay, now get out of here. We got a new ranch expansion to manage, and I'm still paying for Quicksilver plorts. If you still have the chops to collect them. Later, Tater. Listen, Mochi, I don't mean to sound, something negative, but I don't need the money. I have 260,000 gold coins. Like, legitimately, there is nothing that I need to buy, that I can buy in this game anymore. I already own literally everything. And I can't go into these buildings. What's the point of having them if I can't go into them? I own this now, don't I? I like the Tomatillo. Yes. I dig that. Don't mind if I do. Fill the water up. And like, I feel like there's a good chance, right, that there is, secrets around here. Because why wouldn't there be? Can't go in here. Why do you have this walkway? Why do you have this building? These are so cool looking. Hey, that's cool looking. Okay, this is a little interesting. Cool. I dig that. I can definitely make it up to the other house there. I don't know. See things. I don't see anything that I can unlock. It does make it a little bit difficult without having the map. I feel like that's like an untouchable area over there. Like, I could clearly fly over to it easily. But, tells me that you're not. Well, it's a little bit different than initially expected. Alright, and now we're getting the weird, like, hovering walking effect. Yeah, okay. Oh. I might be stuck. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm 100% stuck. I am truly stuck. We just bash your head off the ground to get out of it. I knew I wasn't supposed to be over there, and I did it anyway, and you know what? I paid the price for it. But I will say this. It's kind of a bug, you know? I shouldn't be able to get myself stuck like that. So that's full. We will definitely check out what's up there, because I feel like of all the places, that one seems the most... Like, yeah, you should definitely be able to get there. But it will be tricky. That's not going to be quite high enough to get there. Like, where would I go? You tried, though. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, cool, but no secrets. Stuck again. How can I not go out here? Like, there's so much here. Come on, Vac. Or jump pack charge. Just my energy. It's very floaty. Like it doesn't have like a proper ground in place, so it's like continually adjusting your flying position. Oh my. Good fall. It's a good way to break your legs off. I'm gonna say it. I don't think that there's anything out here. A little bit of a bummer. I mean, they had secrets in the in the maps, the courses, but oh yeah, I did want to put. I don't know why I'm not putting these out here, but. Put the market thing up there, or no, there. I feel like these feel, but it could be like a tree there. Why you gotta do this to me? Alright, this does not feel like the place I'd want to treat. So I'm gonna make this my market link. Refinery link? Market link. It's kind of dumb, actually. I think I needed a refinery link more than I needed that. These all feel... Yeah, those nice. I'm just like, I'm worried about putting things down that'll look or feel weird or stupid in the area. Like this, I feel like should be a tree of some kind. This could be like a rock formation, but you know, there's other like devices back here for it. So I'll throw the refinery link up here. Yeah, I like that. It matters. Trust me, it matters. Yeah, bees. Because there's royal jam or royal jelly, and then there's hot pepper jelly, which give you one opportunity to guess what that is. How many times did these go? Because this is starting to be a little ridiculous. All right, three of them are done. 4 jelly. Take that, take that. 4 of them are done. Nice. 5 of them are done. And that is 6. I also kind of wish there were more to the crafting system. Like, I don't mind the fabricating thing, but I wish there were, like, more to it. Of course, I guess I haven't really, like, crafted a lot of, like, cosmetics, which I should probably do. Alright, so... fake chicken. I didn't know what that was. I forgot that there was a fake chicken in there. Eat your lemons. Eat your lemons and be nice. Alright, what? Yeah, fabrication. So... we have... all these lamps. Generations curious. I kind of like some of these. Need 2 royal jelly for this? We'll do it. It's a little absurd, though. Yeah, some of this stuff's cool looking, you know? Battery tower? But they're just decorations, though, right? I kind of like that, though. I'm gonna need to get more manifold cubes. Alright, yeah, let's go out. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna put that. It's like a neat place that I can think of. see what happens. Come here, guys. I know. All you want to do is eat your carrots. I don't blame you. I got 20 of you. Alright. Just keep coming. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, man. Yes! Why is it moving? Oh my goodness. Why am I so far away from it as well? Why am I doing this to myself? Can't I just, like, do this? No, they know. I'm out of slots! It's probably, like, an achievement if you get, like, more than, like, 800 of these. That's how these are always things. All these, like, things are always like, yeah, if you get, like, an unbelievable amount. Why am I so bad? What? I'm so bad at this. Yeah, you know, whatever. It's fine. We'll do one more of those. It's kind of fun. It's interesting, you know. I am gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat the heck out of this. I'm just gonna sit there and just launch it straight into it because I want to know. I want to know if like you get something, if anything happens, if you get a score at least greater than 10. I mean, come on. But I'm gonna go for putting all of these in there. Almost. Come on. There we go. Have your plorts. I should have rotated this. Yeah, I know. It's cheap. Alright, deal with it. Still missing. Still missing an incredible amount. Can I get 50? I mean, I have 30 seconds. I hope it is! There is an achievement! There's no way someone gets that legitimately. So is there one for 100? And will I ever take the time to get there? I don't know. I feel like I could, right? But sorry guys. That was fun and all, but I'm done. I might have to look into that though. See if there's an achievement for getting like 100 of them. Gotta adjust it so that it's not as obvious that I cheated. Gotta keep that a secret. Okay, so when we're in the map, I see that there are 4 pods that I still need to find somewhere in the dry reef. Now, the interesting thing with the dry reef is that it isn't as, like... I don't have a gilded... Oh, man. Why is this what always happens? I hate everything. I never see that. I don't... So upset with myself. Although, do I really ever explore enough that I would see them, you know? I remember this place. This was like one of the very first secret areas I found, like back in the alpha builds of this game. And if people... No, I don't think I streamed like the original time that I played this. I know it. But even back at the very beginning, hey guys. Bye. Ow. Yeah, and then there's just like one there, which is wild. No! Bad slime. Okay. Alright. So, where could the pods be? I mean, 4 pods. That's not just like a couple, you know? That is a fair amount. Huh. I mean, there could be something way out, like on this island. There's always something, like, I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever gone out to that. If I did, I don't remember it. Which is also very possible. Like, I don't know where the other doors are, either. Like, you can, like, find keys. I'm pretty sure I've unlocked every door that I am aware of. A map icon for doors. Do you have doors on the map? Please? Doors? No. Betrayed. This is a place too that I feel like I've not done a lot of exploration in this area. And honestly, I think I need to put like a portal out here because it's such a far reach to get there. But I managed to still kind of do it. Alright, hey, there's one. It's stopped. There's a teleporter. It's kind of wild. Can't put them out here, though, can you? Whoa, now, let's not get too crazy. Interesting. So that's one of the 4. Still 3 more missing. Imagine finding them all. How cool would that be? And I think I missed it. This is nothing new. But this isn't... That's right. I wasn't able to open it when I was here. Oh, wow. Isn't that cool? That was far more impressive than that purple got that. I'm gonna take you somewhere safe, because otherwise you're just gonna plop yourself right down into the ocean. But hey, you know what? That still counts as, you know, one of the 4. So down to 2. Need to find 2 more. I do think it's going to get very difficult to find them. I feel like the dry reef, is it huge though in comparison? Some of the other regions feel even bigger, to be honest, so maybe the light in there was like a creature. Go in there with your kin. Be a good time for you. See, and like, what is this? I feel like this ledge is way too like, hey, jump off of me. Yeah, I mean, you can't get up that high from here. Nothing there. Let me up, please. So close. Alright, good. I'm like right here at the house anyway. It'd also be helpful to know like what color they are too, because like the purple ones are the, well, they're supposed to be like the fine, because they're like that. No, he's fine. Yeah, I think I've been in underneath all of that. Doesn't mean that there isn't still something there, so check that out here. Yeah, because that takes you out into like this little weird place. Yeah. Yes! Perfect. Why can't have I done that for the basketball game? Kind of surprised that there isn't one up here. Specifically above the Grotto entrance, because I just feel like it's such an odd place to go. Perfect. Oh, is that probably because I got myself knocked out? Not quite. Yes! I know I've been up here before, but could always have missed something. I feel like on the map, some stuff is like sketchy the way it's like drawn.
I was getting a little nervous on that one, but I didn't see anything around that, so I'm thinking that's done. But like, yeah, if you like look at like this particular part here and like right in here, the colors are very clearly not as vibrant and they're not as crisp. I feel like that's like the I'm not a traversable area kind of thing. But you know what is traversable? That. I bet you there's something out there. But I also think that is the Crystal Cave stuff, not the Dry Reef anymore. Oh! There's nothing in here. This is on the, the actual ranch. And I have everything off the ranch. Well, good to know. Got stuff to do. They don't really, but I don't really want like my pens to get backed up beyond belief. Okay. Now what do they think this is? They think this is still the ranch, so there's nothing around here at all. Is this still the ranch? This is. So there's nothing here at all. And what about this? The ranch. How far out does the ranch reach? Okay, I misread this map a little bit. That's the part we can't really traverse, so it's not really behind it, is it? It's more just there, doing its thing. And this is the Slime Sea, so they don't even consider this a region, and there is nothing here to be found. So my theory has just been horrifically disproven. And that's fine. It's good. I can take a hint there. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine. Okay. I feel like some of these are actually hidden, like, incredibly hard. But look at this! Easy. I think this is probably going to be the Farfar Ranch. Farfar... Hey! The dry reef. The dry reef. Dry reef! Alright, we need one more then. That's pretty good. Hey, man. That's pretty good. I'm sorry. Very sorry. How many coins did I get there? Like 100? Wow. That's really good. 100 coins. Think of all the things I could buy with that. What did I even unlock? Now I kind of feel bad about that one. I don't remember what I unlocked. Come on, guys. Why you gotta be like this? Yeah, I knew I was here before. I don't know if I can make it all the way around this. Yeah, of course you can. Hey! Four slimes. Okay, so one more part. know what color it is. So like the purple ones are like you can't see them. You have to find where it is that you're even looking to begin with. Almost like on the map, or just like you're up here and you're like, oh hey, there's a mountain peak. Maybe it's behind that mountain peak, and you can go look. But again, what do I know? Okay, that's where I went in at. And then that cave dumped me out somewhere else. That's cool. I also, like, I don't know if it is a purple one, so it could be anywhere. It could be right in front of me. This is what I like to call a mistake. Now we're in a different region. Just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. We're missing a key in here. That's absolutely wild. But what for? Are they extra keys, or are there enough doors for every key? Because if I'm missing doors, that's a bigger problem. I'm only missing one pod in here as well. Wild that I'm missing a key, though. Nothing in there. Alright, I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, and I just found one of these, yeah, right there, just like, not that long ago. Wouldn't it be nice to have a way to, like, further subdivide the region that these things are in? That would be cool. Like, puzzle kind of thing, you know? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, but there's a purple one right there. It doesn't matter. There's no rhyme or reason to where they hide them, but they hide them. I'll find them. It's the last thing I do. Okay. So, one of these paths takes us up into, like, that cave system, which puts us over to the ruins. The other one is gonna take us out, but there's that other cave. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Ow. It's probably just like sitting somewhere so obvious. And I probably stumbled onto it like first playthrough, and then I didn't have the ability to crack the purple pod, so I just was like, well, I'll come back to this someday. And then I just didn't. So there's a pod over there that's already open. Interesting, isn't it? They're not gonna put a pod like right above these pods. That's just absurd. What is that? Is there a pod on that? Looks very open already. No. No! My bones. My only bones. Alright, okay. Alright, you know what? We'll check that out. I'm pretty sure it's already open though, so. We'll come here first. Yeah, I remember this. This is like the first time I ever found, crystal, slimes. I was quite excited about it. It's the one thing that is disappointing with these kind of games, is that the discovery does kind of eventually end all to where you are just sort of like where I'm at now, right? It's like all maintenance and just kind of doing what you know. But the first time you play these kind of games, it's like, oh, it's just such a nice experience. Well, not my problem. Where do I get above this? I wonder if I've been above this. Very possible. Why can I get there? I don't know. I'm not buying it. I don't think there's a way. I mean, there probably is, right? There probably is a way to get there, but not a way that they want you to, which makes a big difference. Alright, let's see if I can make this flight now. It's open. I know, it's yeah, and that was out that one cave, so it's kind of pointless to go back through any of that. I really don't think it's in that big cave over here. There's like a secret area here that we've already been. There's like a weird ledge there, and there's also like, I wonder if this is still considered, because it is the same color. I think this takes you out to there. Well, we'll have to check that out. I don't know. Stay away from me. see here. Yeah, so there's already a green one there. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Now, those are just spiky little chunks, though, aren't they? But that one chunk isn't as spiky. Let's see if we can get to that chunk. And there's the ruins. Could be anywhere around here. So we're still in the quarry, yeah. And there's still another Gordo in the area. Well, I assume that he's coming from a Gordo. Could be out here. I don't know. Well, I already got that one. Feel like I've been there as well. Probably should have waited. Leaning out is gonna help me in any way. Guess up we go. Yeah, we'll eventually be able to. And no, wait, there's a path up. Like a logical path up. Why am I failing to see that? Or do I have this whole area like wrong? I don't think so. In my eye. It's always useful. Yeah, there was a Gordo in there, if I remember correctly. Doesn't mean anything. It'll still be another one. Why are you doing this? Okay. I don't know how you get above this though, because like I know you can. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. What did I miss? How are you supposed to get up here? Oh, from there. I feel like that should be good enough. I feel like this feels like Gordo here as well. But not all Gordos give you a key as well, so... Yeah, that was that other area we saw on the map. I was like, yeah, I've been there. And that's just a spike out there, so... We've already cracked it. Well, let's see here. We can go up there, but it's not gonna be there. I saved his life. I do like saving the slimes, because they just seem so cute and peaceful. They don't know what they're doing. They eat plorts, they become tars. Like, they didn't want that. It's just the way it worked out for them. All right. This is like a very like narrow pass. I kind of wonder if there isn't something up in there. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up getting knocked out because there's not a lot of ways to avoid it, and some of these can be hidden insanely. Just like, it's almost like you do have to take some risks to potentially find it. So I think that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go up through here. Get the energy build up. Got a little bit of radiation, but that's okay. Radiation is your friend. Yeah, okay, that'll take me into the... Stop biting me and stabbing me. I know that you're hungry. Find food. Where are you? Here. Alright. So that's dealt with. Oh my. Where? Why? I don't feel bad for the tars. Just because, like, they're mean. They're a clear bad guy with dead eyes. Bye. What happened to you? That was ridiculous. I loved that. See if that worked. I guess I could try to create a clip of that. See if any of that works. I have no idea. I set things up to make it easier for me to do things, and then who knows? Who knows if any of it will work? Yeah, I mean, you know, this is definitely an area I don't feel like I explored a whole lot of. So maybe we will stumble on to the last pod. But if we don't, we're gonna have to take some risks and fly into areas that will most likely not give us anything. But in the name of being thorough, we have to check. So. Would, however, be nice just sort of found it, and it was like, hey man, I'm the pod you're looking for. I'd be like, thank you. Appreciate you being so forward about it. I mean, I guess the stuff I'm carrying really isn't of any, like, serious value. There's a pod right there. But it's not the pod I'm looking for. Waste. Although, like, I haven't been up in this area, I don't think. So, who knows? Maybe it's still up here somewhere. I feel like. So, like, where is the key? Huh. Something is hidden very well in this area. Maybe back in here, honestly. But I think I'm going to deposit the stuff that I've got. So where does the other path go? If that takes me to the ruins, isn't there a... There's another tunnel there. Does that also take me to the ruins? Okay. So where does the other place take me? I know I've gone through. Interesting. I see. What? So weird. I think I really like the Ruins music. Like, of all the other music in the game, the Ruins music I think is actually my favorite. Dig it. All right. Well, you know. So where was that? Just like down off of this, I guess. And down in there. Huh. Nothing. See nothing. This little alcove here definitely fair opportunity for a secret thief, but alright. So I think what I need to do is try to get some more portals so that we can get a couple areas that are a bit easier and quicker to jump to. You guys done yet? Yeah. No jelly. A little disappointing because I was kind of hoping for jellies this time. Still no jellies. I feel like maybe you're ripping me off, but you know. Wow. Okay. My last chance. My last hope. Everything rides on this. What's it gonna be? Jelly! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now we're in business. What business? In the business of selling jelly. Come on. Now stick with me here. You gotta keep up. We're jelly salesmen now. Jellies and jams. That's all we do. Perfect. Fabrication. I have no idea how much jelly I have, to be entirely honest. But there's only one way to find out. Well, there's a couple ways, but oh wow. Wait, do I only... Oh, no. I only have 3 more teleporters. And they don't all require jelly. What have I done? Well, got those 2. Pepper jam. Oh yeah, I need more apiaries. Oh, you have. You have plenty. So, all right. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. Let's wake up. Wake up, man. Got stuff going on. You're sleeping on the job. I bet you I could surprise these guys and find them sleeping too. Yeah, look at you. Settling in. Now. Don't. Yeah, you better wake up. So, what? I need to go to the desert. We gotta lay down some apiaries over there. I'm pretty sure that's how we're getting... Are you guys sleeping? Oh. I knew it. I knew you'd be sleeping. Desert, blue. Alright. Now. Look at all of them over there dancing around. And let me ask myself, how many... Yeah, there are 7 pods still in this region. Whoa. Alright. Well... I wish I could say I was surprised. But I'm not. Apiary. Stall. Apiary. Install. Apiary. Install. So that's 3 of them. No, I don't want to. Okay. Drill. Drill. Pumps we'll get next time. Come back. Oh man, where are the pods? Where are they? Tell me. Sadly, it's getting quite late. I will probably have to call it nice. I didn't want to do a shorter stream tonight, but I really should for my own health. I had some family matters tonight. Said it was a good family matters. We had a birthday party for my nephew. It was fun, good time. But obviously. Ended up putting things a little later, and then I was trying to figure out just plans in general for the stream. Finally, just ended up doing this, which I'm happy to do. But the timing of it is a little bit later than I originally wanted it to be. Hello. But why is this here? Why is that there? Everything is suspicious. No, wrong button. But you do have all the keys now, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff from the pump. Some sand, which we needed. I have one pump though. I guess so. Hello? Yeah, I do only have one pump. Well, whatever. It's better than none. Shush. Hearts. Then I might go to Ginger, which I'm going to get rid of, because now I've got to jump to the crystal place. And I'm probably going to get myself knocked out. So, yeah. Ginger. Alright. Where does this one take me? Because I thought it was the crystal place. It is. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. I have a refinery link right here, right? Why are you asleep again? Did I wake these guys up last time? What's on that? You're a refinery link. Can't sell these, so you can only put them in there. Alright, so we'll go back here. Zoom out. Yeah, I mean, we got, like, these channels in here. I think that ledge is actually viable. So, it's low. And it is a ledge. So, watch. I've already been there, and there's a thing there. Because again, this area, yeah, we're missing a pod, but we're also missing a key. Maybe the pod has the key in it. That would be why. I mean, it wouldn't be ridiculous if there's a cave somewhere with a Gordo in it that I'm just oblivious to. I haven't been into this area much. Like, I went through it and that was that. No! There he. So little respect. Glitching out. Okay, not seeing anything there. Yeah, but there's no caves down below. I would see them. Okay, this is feeling a lot more promising. I was here before. What is this? It does feel like a cave entrance, doesn't it? But I mean, you can't, like, do anything with that. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. It's a bummer, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he knows. He knows exactly what I mean. Like, these are definitely, like, lower ridges, but I just don't feel like they're low enough, right? Like, I should be able to see that one. Yeah, no, not at all. That's nothing. You can't go there. But what if there's a cave up in there? I don't know. This is where I'm gonna get knocked out. And it'll probably be where I end up ending it, because I just don't know where else to look at this time. Make it count. Make it count! Fine. That's fine. That is just fine. I don't know. We found a ton of pods in the dry reef. We're missing a ton in the desert. Didn't even touch these two regions. We didn't find the missing one here, though. Now, and see, like, this area there... That's the cave with the ferals. And I mean, the map's somewhat crude as well. Like, it's not, like, so precise that you can just be like, oh, there it is. Although, I mean, you know, you kind of can. I mean, I saw this. Granted, I already apparently knew about it. Wild. I would be a lot less, like, perplexed if I weren't missing a key as well. It makes me feel as if I am missing something somewhat major. And like, what, the key and the pod are in the exact same place? I guess it's possible. I feel like I've been around these areas, and like a lot of them are just spikes. You just can't do anything with it. I wonder how much I'm missing in the ruins. I feel like the rest of the stuff is just cosmetic, but I still wanna get it. So, well, I'd say that's all she probably wrote for the night. That's for these things, I believe. Alright, enough. There's some cool stuff. I don't know what to do yet. There are achievements as well. Incinerate an elder chicken. Bursting at the seams. Put at least 50 units into each slot of a fully upgraded silo. The elder chicken incineration, that's somewhat easy to do. Oh. That one's kind of ridiculous. Have at least 6 different types of slimes in the same corral. What? At least 3 different types of largos in the same corral. Fill a pond on your ranch with at least 5 different types of slimes. Why would you do that? Have at least 10 types of largos on the ranch. Wow, okay. That's kind of crazy. Send an adorable chick into a fiery end. The place you're now destined to go. That's terrible. I guess I could incinerate a chicken and a baby chick right now. You know, it's one of those things, like, I definitely hate it. Obviously, like, I have my slimes completely set up so that they're all vegetarians. I like the chickens. They're adorable. It's also a game. They have an achievement. It's like, whatever. I may as well. Although I don't really know how I'm going to find I just need to find them in the wild. There is an area. I'm gonna do this so I can end it on that note, and I don't have to do this ever again. Oh yeah, I mean, like, there are nests here, but I just feel like I'm not gonna get an elder up here. Go out beyond my ranch. You're not an elder. You're not an elder. Don't eat that chicken. More chickens. I mean, you know, they do eat them anyway. I need to get 2 more Largo types. Hey, an Elder Roostro. That might work. There's a chick. I'm gonna eat the chicks. I hate this. God, I hate this so much. Alright. But it's a good way to end it, you know? And on a bad note. We didn't get anything completely done either, so, you know, I feel like it's suitable. Just end on a bad note. You know. It's gonna, I'm gonna rack my brain just trying to figure out where the heck that could be in the Indigo place, because the missing key is such a weird one. I think the only place I've ever found keys were the Gordos. And, like, the Gordos usually have, like, a decent, like, fanfare to them. Yeah, I have to make a pond and stuff like some slimes into that, too. It's kind of fun. Hate that. Hate that. But I did it. It's done. Achievements. Achieved. Yeah, this one was a little frustrating because, like, I kind of almost had that. $10,000 new bucks in rush mode. Rush mode. Place a tar on the #1 slime stage. I don't have one of those, do I? So this, see here, slime stage, #1 slime stage. Ugh. Makes a jelly too, and a ton of spiral steam. Whatever. Oh yeah, need water. Yeah, I mean getting a tar is easy enough as well. These challenges are kind of like just a little silly. See if we can't get 15 of these pink plorts, slimes in my vac stream out here. So a lot of slimes. So. Maybe we should collect them and get enough, you know? So that we know we have at least 15 of them here. And then chuck them all into the corner here. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. And then, I guess, if we just take some of that, well, I already have some pink plorts. Of course, there's pink plorts down here as well, so I need a different type of, excuse you, I need a different type of plort. Yeah, here. Chicken. Meat tabby. Give me plort. Give me plort. Thank you. I'm gonna feed one of these to one of these largos over here, and then bada bing, bada boom. Hey man. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen it. Congratulations. I mean, I'll be honest, this kind of sucks. How long is 15 seconds gonna last? I feel like I've definitely had it for 15 seconds. Wow. Curios, slime stage, install. Alright, hey man. Put you on there. It's actually kind of funny. It does not appreciate that. Yeah, pick it up. Alright, cool. That was kind of cool. So, in terms of achievements, we've actually completed a lot of the odd ones. This one's going to be tricky. And then, I probably will actually just like focus on getting some of these knocked out. But I gotta figure out what that key is. I am not going to look it up yet, but I may, before I end the game, look it up. Obviously, as far as the achievements go, there are some that I'm not going to... Discover where Hobson's journey ended and started once again. I feel like I'm there. Snare a Hunter Gordo. Interesting. Yeah, there are snares.
The adventure continues. Complete adventure mode and set out for what's next. Complete the Slimepedia. Really? What do I not have in there? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the jelly. I don't have that. I think I have everything else. Slime keys are large. Stone keys. They're used to open the ancient slime gates across the range. These gates often lead to new areas to explore or create shortcuts to familiar ones. They don't say anything beyond that. And then science. I think I have everything except for that jelly, which I should ideally get next time we play. From the hey guys, listen, here's our plorts back. I don't even want them. It's crazy. But yeah, I should get that next time we go over to the apiaries in the desert. So that is going to do it for me tonight. It's definitely getting down to the line, like down to the wire here, being like done. And I think that's kind of cool. I'm excited to see it come to an end, but I'm also like not excited to see it come to an end. It's definitely been one of my favorite games that I've played in a long time. I say that about a lot of titles too, but I mean, it truly has been a very special one. I'm not sure how many more streams there will be on it. I think next time, probably just continue to kind of go through the flow here, try to knock out some more of the achievements that we can, continue the search, maybe hit some of the other areas that I haven't like looked for at all. I think I'd probably take at least another stream and dedicate it to trying to search for the missing Gordo or the key in the Indigo mines or whatever that is, the quarry, the Indigo quarry. But if it gets to a point where things kind of become stagnant and I'm looking just to complete it, there's a part of me that kind of wants to look up where some of that stuff is, since I've gotten it down to such a finite set. But I also don't know. I'm not big on looking stuff up on games. I really like to find it myself. I find it to be a lot more rewarding. But in terms of streaming, I don't really think it's the best for me to just stream countless times the same game looking for the same tiny little item for an unlock. And 100%ing something isn't necessarily vital. But it's kind of cool, and it's definitely a heck of a challenge. So I do kind of like the idea of doing it. I don't know. Definitely torn there. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just like beat it without finding those things and go back on it. More of like a personal objective to try to get through. It does look like Rush Mode would be something also worth streaming another time, kind of as a second series throughout this stuff. But I don't know. The future on Slime Rancher's a little bit shaky right now because we have the whole second game now to check out. So I'm excited to do that too. But until then, I'm gonna leave this here. So thank you to anybody who stopped in. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you had some fun, found something entertaining, and anybody who is hello there. Thanks for stopping in. I'm leaving now. The tail end. It's getting a little late too. It's been a while. But good to see you back. Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting stream. I'm at the point with this game right now where I'm really trying very hard to find like the last few hidden items, and it's driving me a little crazy. I
I can't quite find them. And I'm just like, right now I'm torn. Like, do I just finish the game and let it go? Or do I continue to scour for countless streams? Yeah, it's getting kind of unsettling because I've run out of logical places to look, so I'm beginning to put myself severely into harm's way, um, just to try to find where these things could be hidden. The biggest thing that's like puzzling is that like the one area I'm also missing a key, which means that like I think they have like a Gordo still somewhere in there. It's like the big giant slime guys that you fill them up until they burst, and I don't know where they could possibly be hiding that. Um, but I don't know. It'll probably drive me a little crazy. I also don't want to look it up because I feel like looking it up is just like such a disservice almost to the game because like they did such a great job of hiding these things. Um, I don't know. It's definitely rough. It's gonna plague my mind for a very long time, I'm afraid. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. And anyone else who was stopping by, I appreciate you taking the time. And also anyone who watches this stuff in the future on YouTube, bless your heart, because they're long running streams, but I do appreciate you taking the time to do so. And I hope to see you all in the next stream. See ya.